Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found the way through. And they've got a throw. Could be danger here. Chamrasami. Can it ribbon pen? Now, can they get him away? Space for him to turn and look. And that's been drilled in. That's really well cleared. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That pass has been well intercepted.
Neither of the teams has yet taken...
He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's managed to get through. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now he's off and running.
Gets a good foot in there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Muangthong United still without a single shot on target. Foot in. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Chelsea. Muangthong United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
That has been slung wide. Bout of passing here, really easy. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Panya. Chamrasami. Little pass back. Opts for safety.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's going wide left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That ball looks a good one. And the shot! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good running with the ball. And he's decided to go for it. Now that looks a decent ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chamrasami. Pen touches it back. Nice sequence of pass.
Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
1 minute added time.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter. Be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Played into the box. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Utaitani clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Out towards the flank. Pen. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
And a shot!
And that's a sharp finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference.
And the finish.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Utaitani needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he shoots! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the
Oh,
field.
what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Tong United, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Davis.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Kendi. That has not gone well. Spread neatly.
Pretty robust defending.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Wangtong United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Look at the space here. Shoots! Goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No, he refuses to take the bait.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This is a promising build-up. Tries one from range.
3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. And he's intervened well there. Nicely aimed pass. Not where it came from.
Davis.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's quick to return it. Skillfully cut out. And there goes the final whistle.
What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Shot could be on. Hoist it in. And he can thump it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Chelsea. And that is out of play. Panya. Oh, that's a key interception. Chamrasami.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No, he's not getting past him there.
No foul, says the referee.
Chelsea. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tong United, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And it's made its way to him. He's found the way through. Can he finish?
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Tong United are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. That's destined for the flank. That's where it came from. Now that's a lovely exchange. The ball goes, shoots!
It's there! And we have liftoff.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Utaitani are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well,
He's having a shot! It's run loose, that could spell trouble. This time, surely! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Decent chance!
And he's there to belt it away. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out to the left flank. He's got away, and he shoots!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to pass it through.
And here's the chance to counter.
Chamrasami. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Utaitani always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Chelsea.
He's having a hit! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Panya. Tong United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's picked his way through. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chamrasami.
Oh, played right into his path.
Well, Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Threads one in. Now, can he find a finish? Shamrasami. That's a sharp pass. Zul.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shamrasami.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
But that won't shake our spirits, will it?
We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aims beyond the defence. Zul.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
This looks promising. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the through ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Utaitani appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Good take. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught up. Has another go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
But it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
So we have movement on both benches.
Oh, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And that has put paid to that. Not the most accurate pass. He's in plenty of space here. Look at the space here. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Wangthong United certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That is good alertness. Wangthong United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's the clearance. Engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it, tries a shot! And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Tong United with the corner, there first. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's been hooked away. Chelsea. Can he get it through?
Chance, surely!
And the pass is intercepted. Zhu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That ball looks a good one. That's an excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, number 44, number 21, number 18.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Number 17.
Chelsea.
Number 30.
He won't be happy with that one. He's found a way through. Flashes it across. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Short changes him with that pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. 2 minutes to be added on. Can he get on the end of this? Driving forward. Chelsea. And there goes the final whistle. Tong United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the clock.
Real chance! Goal!
Pass somewhat off target.
Shoots! There it is!
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 10 minutes.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. 1-Ton United restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Chance to shoot!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. 1-Ton United have the chance to go the other way. Panya. Chelsea. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's a big chance! Utaitani have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And he is dashing away.
Decent chance!
They want to be quick to recover this. That has not gone well. Can it ribbon pen? Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him.
He is through here. He's through here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
It's not a good idea in affording.
He's gone for the shots.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Chance for a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. And they're back in front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Utaitani leading now. Defending of the desperate variety. Utaitani are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. Chamrasami. 30 minutes gone. Now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he shoots! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him...
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like...
Now this could be a chance. That's tidy. Showing good feet. Chamrasami. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Jules. And he's intervened well there. He won't be happy with that one.
3 minutes at a time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Space for him to turn and look. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that's really well manoeuvred. Great work on the overlap. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that signals the end of the first period. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes.
So that was
I'm
the
wondering
first
whether
half.
these players are going to be able
believe
to
the boys can
maintain
turn it
that
around.
energy.
Of course they will.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Wangtong United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Panya couldn't squeeze it through. Chamrasami.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Good ball, good take.
And the shot! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A moment that needed composure, and he
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Driving forward, And he's found the way past.
Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Tanya really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
And he's there to clear it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can it ribbon pen? Oh, that's a key interception. Zul. No, he's not getting past him there. Zul. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Oh, they can break here.
Driven forward. Tanya. Chausic. Zul. Knocks it into space. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution on the field. Number 44. Number 7. Number
Wonton
21.
United really can't be
Number
faulted for their
99.
attitude, and if they
Coming
go
on
on
the
to
field,
win this, it'll be
number
fully
8.
deserved.
Number 33. Number 9. Number 10. Substitution.
Ah, such a clever touch.
There's the shot!
And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Utaitani can try it again now. Utaitani have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a good ball through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
This looks promising. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away?
He's had a shot!
Big relief. It just needed better contact. Aims beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played out wide.
There will be 3 minutes
Now the ball in.
time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the number on the board is 3. Well timed, excellent interception. Davis. Good ball, good take. Now that
Goes for a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This...
And that is that. Tong United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear night,
everybody, and
all the
welcome to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tanya. He's shifting through the gears here.
Takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you.
Ah, he's given it away. This is a promising build-up. Chelsea. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tong United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chelsea. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out wide. He's got away. In towards the back. Header! It's bounced back off the post. And he's quick to get rid. Lovely, now then.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tong United currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball.
Decent chance!
And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Jules driving forward, looking for the run, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Dead. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. Shamrasami looking to pass their way up the pitch. That ball looks a good one.
There's the shot! And there's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Tries to pass it through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He might be in here. He has a look up. Oh, that's a key interception. Shamrasami. Looking for options for movement. He's
Real chance!
Utaitani with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And the pass is intercepted. Tong United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He's big chance! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Tries one from range! Oh, wow! That's crazy!
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And it's half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, as remarkable as it is, this is where we stand. An extraordinary scoreline. And it's only half-time. Utaitani get the ball rolling in the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cross flung it. Oh, greatly! That's another chance.
And no mistake. And they've come roaring back into the lead. Where does this go from here?
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Utaitani have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
Can he find the finish? Cruising.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Utaitani visibly comfortable, now up by...
Shot at goal! And he's stuck it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So could they be onto something here? The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Going for goal!
Oh, that could be pivotal!
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Number 99.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 33.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Tong United still have the cards to affect this game. And he's been shifted off it. Utaitani appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He'll try from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. It'll be a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Forced to go back.
And the shot! It's a goal! truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Utaitani go up by 2 and are looking good.
And the finish!
And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Can he finish?
Oh, it's hit the post. And he's heaved it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea. Tong United do have a chance to counter here. And he's quick to return it. And he's there to clear it. Oh, some tackle that. The ball has bounced loose now.
Chance!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Tong United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Minutes has been indicated.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. Out for a throw. No, that's been intercepted. He's in a great position.
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he was quick to react.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Tong United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly. fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chamrasami. Can it Ribumpen? Chamrasami.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Now that's well seen too.
Tong United have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it.
Can it Ribumpen?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, that's a key interception.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nicely intercepted. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He is just caressing the ball. Can it Ribumpen?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a promising position, lofted in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chamrasami. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can it Ribumpen?
15 minutes till half-time.
Thinks about the shot. Tanya.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, some astute defending there. And he cuts out the supply. Tanya.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
That'll be a throw.
was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That pass has been well intercepted. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tanya. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's gone loose. Well, he's not happy. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, oh, he's having a go! Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! And there's a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Utaitani have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the
shot at goal! Oh, good-looking ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Utaitani are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Utaitani are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner.
On the field, number 33. Coming on the field is number 21.
That should get the job done.
Substitutions taking place.
Wantong United are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Stood up well to him there. Wantong United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now he's off and running. And now the breakaway. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Utaitani can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
substitution on the field. Number 7.
So we have movement on
Number
both
47,
benches.
Number
Things starting to look
99,
very comfortable.
coming on the field.
Well, now's the time you could
Number
afford to be
88,
more daring, Peter.
number
It may be
70,
tempting to sit on
number
this, but
30,
I'd say go grab a third.
Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Shot could be on.
Oh, shooting chance!
Tong United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence.
Could move up a gear here.
This looks promising.
He's having a hit!
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Davis.
Tong United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous.
Tong United are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
He's got away. Dead.
And he's lost his man. It shoots!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going?
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Whistle's gone. That's a foul.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. The most
There will be
accurate
3
pass.
minutes added time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Davis.
Picked out and a chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposite. And the referee brings it to a close.
Tong United have very little in the way of excuses here.